What's cracking, shaking the bacon, y'all? I'm Darren from Barrier Foods here with Pepsi Dig In all the way in sunny Sacramento, California, and today we got a special treat for you. We're going to Q1227 to try the infamous chicken lollipops with Chef Q. I hope you're ready. Let's dig in. Yee!
What's up, baby? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? Good to see you. How you been?
Man, I've been great, bro. Hey,
I'm hungry.
You hungry? I got
hungry.
some food.
Chicken lollipops?
Let's do it, baby.
I heard. Come on.
Let's
I'm ready. I'm ready. What inspired you to become a chef?
Wow, what inspired me to become a chef? That's a great question. To be honest with you, it's like I never really wanted to enter this field. So when I got out of the military, spent 7 years in the military, trying to find my way, what's next in life, where I was gonna do. And the only job I could get was washing dishes in a hotel down in San Diego. When I got in the kitchen, the camaraderie of the guys, just the teamwork, it made me feel at home. And here in California, in Sacramento, Roseville area, man, we're in the mecca of the food, right? Agriculture everywhere.
What does it mean to have farm fresh ingredients?
Oh, it's everything. I want to know where the food comes from because everybody that comes through those doors, I want to be able to tell them this is where your food comes from. And I want to be able to visit that farm. I want to be able to put my hands in the dirt. That's everything that I want our guests to feel. They trust me when they come here. They trust our staff when they come here. So I owe that to them to know where the food comes from.
Do you have any advice for any upcoming chefs?
Definitely, man. Any up and coming chefs, I would first say find your passion and just operating your passion. This industry, right, it's got a lot to offer, but you got to know the business. You can get by being a great cook, but when it comes to being an entrepreneur and running your own space, you got to know the business of a restaurant. Being a black guy growing up in this business, I never had nobody that looked like me in a restaurant like this. When I opened my restaurant, I was put in a box. I was called a soul food chef. The reason they called me that was because of the color of my skin. So as a black guy, to be in this industry where there's not a lot of representation, I never got the golden spoon. I never got the red carpet. I had to fight my way constantly, prove my steps, prove my way. In every restaurant I ever worked in, 10% of our proceeds go to feed the less fortunate people in the Sacramento area. Last year, we fed over 65,000 families.
Why do you make it a point to touch tables?
I touch tables because there's a persona in this culinary industry, like, yeah, I'm the best. Man, I'm grateful. I'm honored that guests would pass by 500 restaurants to walk through my doors. So if I get a chance to go to that table and say thank you, I'm gonna do it every single time. I want you to be able to say to your friends, go to that place. I want you to come back to celebrate your birthday, your anniversary, anything you need to celebrate. I want this to be the place that you come. So me touching tables is a part of who I am. A lot of restaurants, and this is to their demise, they focus on the seats. Fill them, turn and burn, that's what we call it, right? Here, I say, nah, forget the turn and burn. Let's build a relationship with our guests.
We've been having so many good conversations, and all I've been doing is thinking about food. I'm pretty sure you got something ready to whip up for us. Chicken lollipops?
Chicken lollipops, baby.
Come on, let's
do
get
it. We're making a bourbon glaze for our lollipops, our chicken lollipop, man. So, you know, we're gonna put together our glaze, and then we're gonna go over to our stove, and we're gonna get that bad boy rocking. Man, we're a scratch kitchen, so we do this sort of stuff every morning, man. So we're building flavors, right? We got all of our seasonings, all of our spices in here. We're building some flavor, and then we're gonna cook this bad boy up, man.
It's a lot going on in there, so I know my taste buds is finna get a run for its money.
Yes, sir. So we put all that in there, man, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna whisk that up. Come over to the stove with me, man. This is our bourbon. So pull your pot away from your flames. We're gonna do that. And we got, voila, we got some flames going on there. Wow. It's burning down all the alcohol. It's cooking all that alcohol out. And you can just barely see in there, see how it's bubbling. What it's doing is cooking that alcohol out of it. We can see how those flames die down to nothing. Now that gives us our sign that we can just add all of our mixture in there, right? So once we get that, we're gonna let this bad boy just cook down for about the next 10, 12 minutes. So we're gonna take them over to our fryer, and we're just gonna let them crisp up in our fryer.
How does Sacramento play a role into these ingredients?
We source our chicken locally. And then our microgreens is sourced locally. Local restaurants support local farmers, and that's the ecosystem. They need our help, we need their help.
What's the future of Q1227 looking like?
Well, man, ironically enough, man, we're moving to a new location of Roseville Galleria Mall. Can't be more excited, man. We're doubling our space. We have more seats to accommodate our guests. Man, it's looking great over there, man. It's looking great. We're almost there.
You work with your wife, is right?
Yeah, she is the backbone, man. She makes sure that, you know, everything is on point. She came in full force. She's amazing. She's smart. I'm blessed, fortunate, and I'm proud to have her aboard.
Tamari, can you tell us where are we right now?
We're in our new location. Yes, this is our new home. The design and everything of the restaurant feels the same way. You kind of get that city vibe, which is the Detroit in me. And as you get that southern touch of the modern comfort food that comes from him. What I'm most happy about is the kitchen. The kitchen is literally like the size of our dining room at the old place. And it's more room for him to play. We have what we call a chef's table, which is what we're sitting at right now. And the purpose of this is that it'll be totally off menu and it's whatever he wants to create. This place is allowing him to fulfill his vision just a little more, just a little more.
Describe your relationship between Sacramento and the Roseville area.
This particular community is like 1.8% African American. Let me tell you what happened when our doors were shut because of COVID. We literally had 2 and 3 different business people come to us with checks saying, please don't close. It was humbling to us, but it also said to us, they want us here.
What do you bring to the table that Chef Q most needs?
The front of the house is its own game. And one of the things he taught us and taught our team was that there will be no wall of division between the front of the house and the back of the house. As you know, our culture is rich, which is respect, integrity, commitment, and hospitality. So how do we keep respect from our dishwasher, to our prep cook, to our hostess, to our server assistants, to our bussers? How does everyone feel respectful and respected and that your job matters? That's what I do.
So let's put these bad boys on the plate, man.
Come on, but look at them glistening.
We're gonna take our plate. We're just gonna kind of set our chicken wings on our plate. And for these, I think I'm gonna use the chives, right? Right? And we just wanna,
Oh my God.
we just wanna ladle those right over the top, right? Look at that.
That is so beautiful.
So, hey man, that's our chicken lollipops right there. Our chicken lollipops, man, you know. Let's see what we're talking about. Let's see. That's it. Talk to me. You good? You good?
I ain't got nothing to say, but the wings are saying everything. Now let me try it. The combination of the chicken lollipop with the Pepsi.
Hey, make you do the foodie dance. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Taste the smoke. The microgreens just add that nice little kick to it.
I like the components of the sweet. The microgreens give it like a fresh touch to it. The spice, everything is like respecting each other.
That's perfect, man.
I can't stop licking my fingers. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you do, man. Yeah.
You won Pepsi Dig In Restaurant Royalty. How does that feel?
You know, truly, man, it's amazing to win restaurant royalty with Pepsi Dig In Challenge. But you know what, man? To be honest with you, I wouldn't be here without you.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you came through, you nominated us, and the community supported us to partner with Pepsi Dig In Challenge, and then to get restaurant royalty is hopefully somebody in Vegas and around, anybody that sees this, they're inspired by this story. They're inspired that they can do it too.
What can the people expect from you at MGM Resorts International?
They can expect a great dish with love, soul inside of it, full of flavor, fresh, locally sourced ingredients. And as my mama would always say, feed people how you want to be fed. So I put everything into all of my dishes. So I hope that people feel that. Again, it's modern comfort food, man. I want the food to give them a hug. You know what I'm saying? Just make them feel good. That's what it's all about.
I taste the love in every bite. The flavor components went from sweet to savory to spicy. and the freshness.
Yeah.
It gets no better than that. I'm gonna give one more cheers.
Man, let's get one more, baby.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, boss.
I appreciate you. Are you gonna eat that last wing, man?
I'm gonna give it to you, man. I got some more in the kitchen, so yeah, you can get it.
Woo! Those chicken lollipops were fire. Chef Q, tomorrow they did their big one on this one. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to visit MGM Resorts International in Las Vegas. I'm Darren from Barrier Foods. Thank you, Pepsi Dig In. Thank you guys for hanging out, and stay tuned for the next spot.